Okay, I haven't vlogged with a wide-angle lens in a while, but yeah, so let's talk 2020 reflections, because most people say that 2020 is a horrible year because of COVID and because of lockdown, because of everything. But despite all that, I feel like a lot of good things happened to me in 2020. And I just want to document my thoughts into a video and share with you guys what good things happened to me in 2020 and sort of like a 2020 reflection. So behold, my 2020 presented by me. Let's go.
So say you won't leave me with all the memories I haven't let go and broken before. Say you won't leave me, baby, the
Dancing. I did a lot of dancing in 2020. I even went to dance class weekly. And I have to admit, when I first dove into dancing, it's because I was hurting. I was in pain. I needed to get over something. I went over there because I needed something to distract me from all the pain and suffering that I was feeling. But after getting over the pain, I realized that dancing has slowly became a part of me. Like, I have to go dancing every week or else I'll feel very weird. And I also have to think, dancing, because of dancing, my mental state had gotten a lot better. Dancing is now a source of my happiness, so I'm very grateful to have something like that in my life. Dancing surely is a magical and amazing thing. It bonds you with your body. It also bonds you with people who also love dancing, despite your background, despite your age, despite where you come from. Okay, let's make this quick because I'm in the middle of the road and I'm afraid somebody's going to pass through. Secondly, I passed my CPA exam. I've been studying for 1.5 years. Because of the COVID situation, it's really hard to fly abroad and pass the exam. So I'm very grateful that I'm lucky enough to be able to pass the exam before the time that the second wave of the pandemic surged. This is the end of a chapter of my life, and I'm just super grateful that I don't have to drag on this chapter. I passed, and I can't describe how happy I am and how just grateful. Yeah, grateful. Grateful is the word I have for 2020. So in every stage of your life, you lose friends. It's bound to happen. Not everyone is going to stay in your life forever. Some are only going to stay in your life for a short amount of time. Your story maybe have just ended, or just because of the distance, you don't talk to each other anymore. In 2020, I let go of someone who used to mean a lot to me, and I'm a person who values friendship and bonds very deeply, so letting go of someone who meant so much to me, it's been a hard thing to do. It's been a challenge, but I'm so glad that I did, because I cannot keep on hanging on to someone who doesn't care for me as strongly as I do for them. In 2020, I learned to let go of the toxic people and learn to appreciate the friends that are still in my life. I just got home, I'm in my backyard, and I want to jump into the fourth thing that I learned in 2020. Life is short, we gotta cherish it, nothing is guaranteed. A lot of people, celebrities, passed away in 2020. For Taiwan, 2 celebrities that I have been following since I was a kid passed away. One is Liu Zhen, another is Xiao Gui. And their death all came as a surprise, as so sudden that nobody was expecting it. So it really hit hard. In America, abroad, Kobe Bryant passed away in an accident, and then Chadwick Boseman, Naya Rivera, more passed away. I'm just going to name some of them. And it just makes you think, it makes you realize that death is so close to us. Nothing is guaranteed. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. You cannot put off something that makes you happy until tomorrow, because, like I said, you never know if tomorrow is going to happen. Life is cruel that way. I don't want to be like half dead and thinking about the regrets that I have, the things that I wanted to do but I was too lazy to do. So that really opened my eyes and also reminded me to remember to tell my friends that I appreciate them for who they are, for being in my life. Yeah, I don't know. Just live your life to the fullest. Cherish everything you have. The people, the things, your experiences. Cherish it. Okay, so one last thing that defined my 2020. I learned to be okay with hanging out with myself. It's okay to go to the restaurant alone. It's okay to go to the movies alone. It's okay to just go to places alone, because you don't always have to be with somebody. Before, I feel like that's a very shameful thing to do, Now, I'm okay with that. I feel like hanging out with people is easy, but hanging out with yourself is not. You get trapped in your own thoughts. Once you have learned that you should appreciate you for who you are, I think that's a huge achievement for anyone. I achieved that sort of in 2020 because of getting to know myself a little bit better. But I feel like my mind is no longer chaotic, at least compared to a few years ago. You don't need to make yourself fit into the norms in society, the unrealistic ones, the annoying ones. You just be yourself and be okay with that. And you get to live every day peacefully, and being able to live peacefully, being able to be peaceful in a chaotic time like this is so important. 5 things that I learned in 2020. The 5 things that defined my 2020. It was not easy listing out all the things, but once I started to open my mind, started to look into the little things, I realized 2020 may seem like a chaotic year, but I did learn a lot. Pandemic-wise, COVID-19, a lot of people had to go to quarantine. The way of living changed so much in the past year. I am blessed that I'm in Taiwan because life hasn't really changed much. I still get to dance. I still get to leave the house when I want to. So I feel very grateful being able to do that. Although life is still somewhat normal in Taiwan, I am still aware of how the energy shifted after this pandemic hit. How small humans actually are. A lot of people hated 2020 because of how much sorrow, how much anger it brought to people. But I feel like even though 2020 is like wrapped in this ball of like anger, of hate, of frustration, I still wanted to dig deep and look and discover the things that 2020 gave me, the positive things, the things that made me grow as a person, the things that made me better, the things that I love, that I am grateful for, the things that I appreciate. And I realized there's a lot in 2020. I cannot dismiss them. So that's why I want to film this video. I still remember when I started my channel, every year I made this like throwback video for the year before, and I stopped doing that for a while because I just felt like it wasn't worth it to do it. But this year I decided to bring that back, reminding myself of the small things, the small achievements that happened the year before. It's nice being able to do that. It's nice that I am filming outside because I made myself go outside. This is my backyard. I didn't want to come out, but then I feel like I shouldn't always film my videos in my bedroom. I should appreciate the free space that I have. So yeah, that's about it for this video. I hope that no matter, like for the 20 viewers that are watching my videos, I hope that 2020, despite how messy it was, I hope that you did get something out of it. Something great did happen. And I hope that 2021 is going to be a better year and that you're going to be happy, you're going to get what you want, because I'm there for you. And I'm going to keep on uploading videos so you won't be alone. Just remember to watch my videos. I've been filming my videos like Chinese and then English. I've been shifting in between languages and I feel nice because it's kind of like triggers and stimulates my creativity. It's just nice. And I've also started to game on Twitch. Follow me if you want to hang out and chat with me. It's nice to be able to play games and just chat with people, although now I don't have many followers, so it's just been me like chatting to myself. Come and follow me on Twitch. It's a beautiful place and I can't wait for you guys to come hang with me. So yeah, that's about it for this video, and thank you guys so much for the support in the past years, especially for my old subscribers. I feel like I've grown a lot and you could even see it in my videos. So yeah, see you guys soon, I guess, in another new video. Until next time. Okay, gonna cover the lens. Bye.